Hello VR addicts, welcome to my channel. I am Paolo Trianni and I come to you in the baker's house, specifically Jack's garage, where he is doing donuts in my car. And I remember the conversation with him. It went, Jack, me and Mia have been kind of getting it on for some time and we were thinking about getting married. How do you feel about it? Maybe we should celebrate. You go and get some donuts, I get the champagne. Here's my car keys. Kind of not the donuts I meant. Anyway, it did give me an idea because Halloween's coming up and I thought, why don't we do some Resident Evil 7 playthroughs? So I've got it on easy, but I have done this on hard most of the way through on the hardest setting on the PlayStation VR back in the day when it was first released. And I remember saying then I'm never going to ever play another horror game ever again after finishing this game. And here we are again. There's my car. So I'm going to use the joypad. Then there's touch, well, you can piss around with the touch controllers. If you're unaware, if you go up to this gate over here, it's locked. You can't get through it. And I don't think I ever see the front of that entrance there. So I'm just going to get used to the controls a little bit. Crouch. Do I have to hold crouch? You can actually physically crouch though in the actual. Okay, so you just need to touch that, okay. I think like my head position is quite correct. I might need to change that. There's nothing really much in here except for little bits of information like these booklets and stuff. Join us. Like a Lost Boys quote. Alright. It's just like I thought it was one of those buttons. So we're going through the forest here. I don't know if we're, well, the jungle part of the jungle, woods part of it. There's Jack. Creepy does that though, isn't it, right? Trying to get this angled right so I can get a better view. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the woodland part of the back of the house. Yeah, I'm just talking over it now, guys, because like I'm gutted I lost that stuff. But there you go. There was a bit ding, so it probably did tell me, but I just ignored it. So we're at the back of the house right now, the bit where you actually played one part of the demo that used to be on the PSVR. Of course, this door had to be smashed open. Oh, hello, got a torch. Looks pretty damn good, even in VorpX. It's got some glitches, but you don't see it kind of here. It does look a little bit like field of view needs to be fixed. When I was playing it, I would adjust that later on. There's a chain there which you can open later on when you get some cutters for it. I was saying this is the kitchen, the famous kitchen, and I was saying that looks pretty good the way that looked on the PC VR, because this is quite blurry on the PSVR, and on the PC it looks a little bit more sharper, a lot more better, but it doesn't run very well. And I said like it's there's nothing really in the kitchen to grab. But if you remember, there was also a kitchen demo as well, which was absolutely amazing. And then I was talking about the dead crow in the microwave, which I just, you know, barely remembered, because last time I played this, realistically, it was like when the game was released. And I was saying, like, it's amazing kind of how big this kitchen is and stuff, considering it's just the guest house. I was calling it the annex. It's the guest house. It's not even the main house. You're not even in the main house at this point. No point in going up there yet, because the mission doesn't require you to. As I played it before, I tend to just divert straight to the areas that that get you to the next part of the mission that I remember anyway. I don't have the tape for that, but the tape's upstairs in the attic. If you want to watch the tape, it is basically of the first demo where the guys all came in, the video crew team came in. I was saying how cool that picture looks as well, because it looks very different art style from the actual. It looks more authentic of Jack's family, and then this hidden switch here opens up the little doorway. So I'm still crouched. You can actually physically crouch in the game to do this. I was thinking how cool it looked in there as well. Oh yeah, and there's a bit like when you're going down these stairs where it breaks and you fall, and I was thinking, God, you need sea legs for that, because it just feels a little uncomfortable, almost like you really are kind of falling, and you feel a little bit kind of disjointed. This is kind of where the original demo ended. I was saying the water was freaking out as well. It's messing up a little bit on VorpX. I don't know if you actually see it in the video. Let's just check. Yeah, in VorpX the water was actually glitching out. It might have been a setting though. You only have to have one little setting on in the options, and it'll like. I didn't really jump there, by the way, because obviously I've played this a few times. That wasn't going to make me jump. But I did point out in the game there is going to be parts that are going to scare the crap out of me, even though I know they're going to be coming, or I've forgotten about them completely, because there's so many jump scares and so many parts that are quite scary. Oh, you can actually see the water messing up there. Pardon my French. You can see the water messing up there. Okay, so Mia's in this place just here, but it's locked, so we're going to need to get the cutters. Yeah, now I was saying that all this is automatic, you don't get to do any of this, and this is one of the reasons why I think Capcom never put this out to PC, because like you guys are all going to expect full motion controls and everything there, like you're going to cut it yourself, and look, I'm just pointing out that I'm cutting it yourself, and you know that's just a lot of hard work. I mean, would you guys just prefer to have this game even with just the joypad only? I think that Capcom would have done that. This is a good part as well. When she comes up and she's right in your face, right? The first thing you notice is how clean and you know,
No,
less fuzzy or Vaseline, as some people would put it. It looks on PC. It just looks.
Did he see you?
Who else is here?
No, sorry, it's more clean.
Daddy's coming. We need to go. We need to go now.
Look, this, I was also saying he's like really, really relaxed, isn't he? He's just come down into this place, right? He had a body pop up in front of him. He's like seeing all this crap. She's locked in a cage. She's going on about Daddy, and he's like, Daddy, what are you talking about? This place is flipping beautiful. You know what I mean? What the hell's wrong with this guy? Why is he not? I said I would have shit myself about 20 times on the way up to that cage, and when I saw the cage, I would have went, nope, nope, going back. In fact, I probably would have gone back as soon as I got out of the car. I'm like, yep, this is creepy. This is where I need to bring an army, not just myself.
What is this place? What'd they do to you?
Not now. We need to get out of here first. I think it's this way.
Mia, we have to talk. That message you sent me.
Not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know. We have to go this way.
Mia, are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me food through here. I remember. There. It's there. This is it. I remember this room. There's another door here. I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
Well, I don't think it's going to be very gone for long.
We're going to be a family now that you're here.
To be a family,
There's another door here. I'm sure
we
of
would
it.
need children. So I'm just going to go off and activate the next part, which is what I'm basically saying here. Go play with the dolly and then hear the scream and then run back. And there's the scream.
Mia?
I was saying, like in the demo, like there was like you could drain something here. I think it was the bath or something to get like medicine, but the medicine's just everywhere, dotted everywhere this time instead of draining areas. And I'm like, hello. That's as fast as you can go down those stairs. Just saying, I still would. Ah, straight in the hand. Ow.
Yeah. Wait.
I love the way she just gets up and she starts running back at you like that. It's right in your eye, that bit. It's horrible.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
Oh yeah, you've been a naughty girl, right?
Where the fuck are you, Mia?
Like, it tells me here to use control to put the meds on me, but I couldn't work out what it was, so I just like playing around for ages trying to work out what the hell button it is. In the end, I just give up and I just go to the inventory and do it from there. And that hole in my hand's gone. Voila! Flexible.
Leave me.
Looks like quite a distance away, but when she does that bit, she's like doesn't look that far away. VR. So much more immersive when you're in VR. I accidentally paused it at this point here. I think I accidentally hit the button that puts on Steam again. Steam overlay.
I can never leave.
And I couldn't work out how to swing the axe neither. You have to actually hit the R2 and then the L2 to swing it. R2 is to kind of aim, L2 is to swing. So weird. But it's not like Resident Evil to have weird controls, is it really? I mean, obviously if you had the touch controllers or motion controllers, so to speak, you'd just be swinging and blocking. And that's exactly why Capcom Handboy out. Because they know you guys are going to want that. Because it literally does not have any motion controls in it at all. Alright. By the way I'm scratching my arm there, I am not doing something I shouldn't be doing. Oh yeah, I was going to say this is the phone call from the other sister, isn't it? I was trying to remember her name and I couldn't remember her name. It's Zoe, isn't it, I believe. That's what she says. Hello, I'm Zoe. And the other sister, you know, the one you leave behind. And don't forget, you all left her behind and took Mia, right? I mean, I just think it's a common practice that no one took Zoe and everyone leaves Mia. I mean, everyone brings Mia. Or cures Mia.
They shouldn't have come here.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
And if you have a look at the blood spray on my screen as well, that's how kind of VorpX kind of sticks it there. You can get rid of it by healing yourself, but I don't want to use any health, but you lose it kind of anyway, so you might as well use it. So anyway, she said get to the attic, but I kind of knew what I was doing here, so I'm not going straight to the attic. This is where you'd normally find a tape, I guess, but you know, we've got some bolt cutters now. So we're going to use them here. There is a fuse. I haven't seen one of those fuses. Oh, there's the crazy witch. I said witch, I didn't say the other one. Now we're going to go and put the fuse in. So that's going to be cool. So I've played this, this beginning bit I've done this is probably the 4th time I've done this part, and still look, I'm not talking through it right now because I'm absolutely frozen. Fear. And I was saying, like, has anybody actually managed to get this out before she comes? Because I don't think it's possible. I think you sit there for ages pressing the button thinking that you can get it out, but there's a timer on it. I'm pretty sure that you can't do anything until she's actually right in your face. Right now. See, she says must contain outbreak, right?
Must burn it all down.
Just pick up my hand. Look at it, it's kind of glitching a little bit. The VorpX is kind of glitching, it's kind of doing a ghosting effect on my hand. Does it on the gun and the knife later on as well, and other weapons. So there's the tape that we could have watched in the VCR, but you know, it's just the same crew as before. And now I'm going to save it there. That's the save point, and as it's on easy, or if you're on normal, you can save it as many times as you want. When you get onto hard, you've got the tapes again, where you have to collect the tapes. It's glitched in here as well. That I shouldn't be able to see through these walls, but I can see through these walls. I'm like, I completely thought that they've changed the area. That's why I was looking back. I was like, oh, I don't remember the area being like this. But then I realised it's just the walls are missing. There's supposed to be a wall there, I'm saying, and there.
Okay, fine.
Now, if you notice that the gun is kind of ghosting, kind of way, it's almost like ghosting, but it's kind of like there's two of it. And then there's me like thinking that, yeah, see, it's the same. It's R2 is to aim and L2 is to actually shoot. So now I'm trying to work out how to reload the gun as well. So work out. And I was saying the aiming's a bit weird in here as well, because the aiming is head tracked aiming, which I'm not a fan of. Some people are a fan of it, I'm not. So I'm just showing there that no matter where you point in your head is where it will shoot. Kind of throws me a little bit. So we'll go up the ladder and trigger the next scene. So Mia kind of like knee kicks me. Mia. With a chainsaw. So I'm still firing even though she was done for like 2 shots ago. But that's I guess that's easy for you. But there you go. That's, I don't know, never played it on easy before. I can't believe how easy that was. It's a lot harder and hard. Let's takes a lot more shots. You have to reload actually, even on normal, I believe, before you finish her off.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, isn't he nice? But then, like, he hits me and I fall down right next to him where Mia was. Oh, I was not even there. Then I was going, oh my god, the load screen. Kind of like little tiny black piece in between. Cool, now we're actually going to the main house. And then we see slightly a bit of Zoe there, just like stapling my hand back on in a second.
Come on. Don't you die on us now. You have work to do.
Because that's normal.
Where am I? What the hell?
Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's time for supper.
Like, where's her hair
Where are
gone?
you people?
She had hair.
Where's Mia?
Now she's kind of like a crew cut, right? What's going on? Is that VorpX as well?
It's good.
Dumb some bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Yes.
Get up to me, Marguerite. His boy's got to eat. He got to have his supper. Come here, boy.
Really just feel like he's shoving that into your mouth, by the way. That is so gross.
He's not eating it, Jack. He's not eating it.
Get the hell up, Marguerite.
For him.
Get the hell out of here.
You're a son
Look how she goes.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Did it, did it, did. This is the weirdest walking I've ever seen in my life.
There's a feast. Come on, boy.
Oh, when he does this, it feels like he's really doing it, and the sound, oh, it's awful.
God damn it. I'll bet it's that cop again. Goddamn pigs. I'm coming back for you.
She had hair as well, the old lady. I'm gonna wobble my way out of this though. Well, there's the health. Now you can see your health because the Zoe puts this watch on you with the health on there so you can tell how bad you are. So eventually he gets back down that corridor, so you kind of have to wait him out and all that, but I kind of mess this up big time because I go a bit too early. I think I start whistling here actually, but then you're not going to hear it. Microphone died. I was going on about the movement of the head, so there it felt a little bit kind of not truly sixed off. But like when he's there, another thing I'm going on about is the sound effect, how it really sounded like he is exactly where you could pinpoint it perfectly. It was just so good, the sound in this game. Now I think that's the opportunity to go, but it clearly wasn't.
Slip out before dinner was done.
And in my panic, I've accidentally pressed a button on something, and I think I brought up the Steam overlay again. And I ended up getting stuck a little bit. I thought I was going to be done for here, because when you play on normal or hard and all that, it only takes you one hit to flipping kill you or something. And then I'm crouching, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm stuck in crouch. So like, in mass panic, I've pressed every single button in the game. See, like I took another hit and survived. So I thought, right, I'm going to run, grab the key. And I'm just going to try to run to the area where you need to use the key, which you're going to find out through the kitchen. But the interesting part is, as soon as I get here as well, I've gone into VorpX's cinema mode. I accidentally hit cinema mode, so I came off full VR, and I couldn't work out what I did, and I couldn't get to the lock quite. So I eventually managed to unlock the thing, but then he kind of turns me around, but then he misses his swing, which gives me the opportunity to get down. But I'm still stuck in it. So I'm like, what's going on? What is this screen? I eventually, like, I put up the VorpX settings, and I realised that I've gone into cinema instead of full VR mode. All fixed. Gone about the coin. There's a coin there. There's a few coins dotted everywhere. They unlock like extra things later on. But on easy, I guess you're not going to really need them anyway. But and I'm telling you that I've just got the message from the guy that's I've been contacting about buying a second-hand Pimax 5K Plus, and he's shipping it tomorrow to me, so I should be able to do a video on the 5K Plus as well, the Pimax 5K Plus. That's what my watch was telling me there. The bad point about this 5K Plus is that the 3.5mm jack doesn't work quite right. It's only coming out of the right ear, it's not coming out the left ear. I found a lockpick. The sound's supposed to work perfectly with the USB Type-C. It doesn't bother me too much, at least I get to try it. That's the point, and then maybe I can fix, well, I could just use the USB-C, I guess. On these chests as well, if you remember those green chests actually in Resident Evil, they used to be these little tiny things, and now these are big things in the game. So I'm just dumping some stuff in there that I know I'm not going to need straight away. And I'm telling you, like right now, that if you press the button in and you go into Edge View, then you can see it a lot better. Edge View is, I think that's what you call it in VorpX, allows you to sort of go into a sort of more 2D, sort of 3D picture view, which allows you to see things that don't work quite well in VorpX's, like, you know, full VR mode. And yeah, I think I'm going to save it here, and I'm going to call this the first playthrough. So like what you see here, give me a like, and also hit the subscribe button because it goes straight to my heart. And yeah, if you want to see more VR content like this and also the next playthrough, also, yeah, I love you long time. Ciao.